Hello everyone, today is Saturday, May 28 around 8 p.m. New York time. Guys, this weekend we are doing the switch from one side to the other, so that's the reason that our day has been taking longer than usual. So I believe that for tomorrow morning, Sunday, we're going to be ready and everyone's going to be able to log into the new site that we're showing for you guys tomorrow. All right, guys. So let's start with the Forex out day for next week, guys. What we see is a market that we need to be careful. This is my message for the week. Every long position on the dollar needs to be taken with a small stop. You need to have a tight stop with the dollar. And I'm going to explain to you guys the reason why we believe that. Let's put it this way. We still have a bias that goes in favor of the dollar, but we have seen things this week. We have signs that we need to be careful with the dollar. Let's start with the signs that we see for you guys. As you guys know, we were following the correlation between oil, CAD, S&P, and also the US dollar. But let's start with the pound. This is the pound on the daily, guys. I'm gonna put you guys the candles so you guys see the candle that we have. This is the daily, the candle that we have on the pound. Look, this is very important. Now, not only that, right here on the pound, we have an equal leg to the downside. So now that you see the candles, let me get back to the bars and I can show you guys, because I can contract a little bit the scenarios that we are contemplating on the pound. What we see on the pound is that this can be A, this can be V, and then the pounds did like a double zigzag when he goes A, B, C, A, B, W, A, B, C, S, and then it finished A right here, or this is part of A, B, C, W, less a degree, B, or 1, S, A, B, and the pound is gonna go higher. That low right there go to the 76.4 of this move right here, and we believe that the pound, if this not the triangle, the one that is in place, we believe that the pound can go as high at 173.68, extension 178. Again, this won't be in a straight line, but this candle right here, and that it returned from the trend line from the lows at 143.17, it makes suspicious to me that this can be the case, and that the pound is gonna do 5 waves like this to the upside to complete an A, B, and C. If the pound is gonna go that high, that means that the dollar is gonna get weak. And then seeing what we in the first charts, which is the pound, this is the first sign that I don't like. This is the first sign that I don't like in the dollar long. Now let's move on to the S&P. The S&P, as you guys know, this is the 4-hour. It did a 3-way here. This is 3, this is 4, this is a 3-way. There is no top that they are created for the 3-way move. So what I think about the S&P is that if this is a 3-wave, we can have A, B, C, W, S, A, B, and the S&P is gonna test lower, but we are bullish the S&P after this failing right here. There's still a case that this can be a truncation wave 5 like this, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But we need to see another leg down here is gonna make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's gonna make 1 second, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's gonna make 11 ways, and that's corrective. So or it's gonna make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 wave from the secondary high. That's what I want to explain, which is corrective, meaning that this scenario can happen. If this scenario is the one that is gonna happen, guys, the dollar is gonna get weak. We were counting in last week that the S&P is gonna do this, and it's gonna trade onto here and then get back for something like this. It didn't do that. That's the biggest news that we have this week, guys, to be honest with you. So you guys need to be careful with the dollar long. Now remember, we still long, the principal buyer still is dollar long, but it needs to be taken with a lot of precaution, caution right there, because this can be a huge bull trap for the dollar. Now let's move on. This is something that is denying that, and it is, we see 5 ways here, and we see a corrective recovery where it goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. This is something similar to the Europe. So that's why still we keep the buyers to be long dollar, but we need to be careful. The stop, what I'm saying is, if you're gonna get shorter risk, do not sell it here against this high. Wait for the secondary talk, something like this, a small risk, and then sell back, and then take this risk. Do not take this risk. So this euro guy is telling me that possible euro weakness coming too soon. Now this is another one. This is the dollar switch. As you guys know, we got stopped on the trade right here. It tricked us out like nothing. We keep down the same counts, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. We want to see this pair of high test around 8400, which is the trend line coming down. So this trade can be not taking long position, not picking the bottom, but it can be very close to a bottom. So that's what we want to say. Now on the dollar switch, now this is the pound. Okay, this is the euro. The euro, we got 2 scenarios. First scenario on the euro is that this is 1, and we got the flat on the wave 2. Now the second scenario, this is A, B, C, W, the S, and then this goes 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. This is 4 and 5, and then this becomes A. If this becomes A, and then this is nothing more than, and it goes higher, this is nothing more than A, B, C right here, and then the euro is gonna trade higher. It's gonna reach 154, 156 area. That scenario is possible. So you guys need to be careful, because look, you guys need to be careful, pretty close to the 50% retracement. You guys need to be careful with the short, with the long dollar. Now let's open the euro in the short trend, so you guys see the structure that we're following. We have an issue, guys, with the E signal over the weekend, so you can see some candles that are pretty big. So be careful about understand that point. It's out of control, something related with E signal. Right here we're still laboring this one, and then we got the 3 ways. This is a 3-way, no question about it. And now we're laboring like a flat, 3 ways here, 3 ways here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Anyway, I believe that in the Europe, this is a 5 wave, either like a ending diagonal or diagonal wave C, or if a leading diagonal. Either way, this move is giving divergency, and we're expecting one way or the other, the bullish or the bearish case, we're expecting this to happen. Now you can serve the first 5 against the secondary top, but as soon as you get this thing right here, you should move your stop to break even and see if it's the wave 3 or this is wave 2. What we're planning to do is, if we see a corrected drop, remember we're entering a wave 3. If that's we're gonna know by with the average side if it's a wave 3 or no. If we enter in the wave 3, we're gonna let it run. If no, we're gonna take a long position in the euro around the 41 area against the low to try to get that long trade to the outside, guys. Now let's move on to the dollar. The yen pairs, let's take a look at the yens. All the yens pairs, I believe they're gonna go to the C, they entering the C way. So I expecting yen strength sometimes on the week, but the yen is about to get weak. Look, this is something that is being shown for most of the yen pairs. You see the triangle, we got A, B, C, W, we got the V-way triangle, and we should get 3 ways to around 82.80 on the Aussie yen. That's the same scenario for most of the yen pairs. Wait, this is the daily. Let me show you that. Okay, even the euro yen showing the same. All the yen pairs showing some type of triangle consolidation. We're expecting, you see the C waves coming down. So be aware of that, guy. Now let's go to the dollar and oil to end the video. Okay guys, this is oil. As you guys see, oil hasn't changed. Oil is being very quiet right here. The oil still is showing a bias favoring the dollar. So like the message that I want you guys to understand is that there are signs both ways in the market, and that's very dangerous, guys. That's very dangerous. Trade with a small stop. Look what happens to us last week, that even us, we couldn't see the trap. We were mentioning the trap on the dollar, but we like the position on the dollar swings, and look what happened. So trade the long dollar with a short, or tight stop before the dollar, get into the proposal wave 3, or the dollar show the face that it can be a huge bull trap on the dollar. That cable charge, that dollar chart, that euro chart, that the sweet, there are many signs that is telling me to be careful, but there are many signs that pointing to a strong dollar too. Now, so oil, nothing has changed. We're still expecting a test around 107 before dropping. It can get a little extended, something like this, but at the end, this is as clear as way far as you guys can see. Now let's see the dollar for a minute right here. Okay, this is the dollar on the 4 hour, and guys, as you guys know, we were one of the few that we were calling for a bull trap on the dollar, and with this structure, the way we see it is like we say 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 4 3 5 3 4 1 2 3 4 5. Now I was thinking about the scenario with a short dollar. This is very hard to count in 3 ways, guys, to be honest with you. I know that the end we're gonna find ways, but if you trade the channels, there was a channel 2 here, this is 4, and the channel of 5. A cycle ends right here. Look at the channel, and then I know that, so technically this is one wave. You can count as a 1 2 3 4 5, like a type of leading diagonal. You can count it every way. What is clear is that this is corrective here, and this is a 3-wave move. So I'm counting in like 1, and then right here, let me take the 2 because that's not 2 anymore. I'm counting like a 1, A, B, and a flat. What we need to the downside here, we need, so far we have 1 2 3 4 5 6. We got 1 2, and then if you take right here the extension, we should get a bounce around this area, 74 75. We are proposing that bounce to be the wave 4, and then that's gonna go back and proceed with this before this thing's gonna go higher. That's what we're seeing on the dollar as a principal count. If this recovery right here is gonna be something like this, short, and then this is nothing that an ABC, and the dollar is gonna get weak, and we're gonna start selling the dollar. So guys, that's what we see for this coming week. We're gonna cover it a little bit more tomorrow on the seminar. So I hope you guys understand that we're switching the sides, and you guys will enjoy the new side, guys. Thanks.